Hi, my name is Leah Worthland, and this is my application video for the University of Alabama Communicative Disorders graduate school application. Something that I learned about speech-language pathology or other areas of interest outside of a traditional classroom or learning environment. This past summer, I had the opportunity to spend 2 months in Thailand teaching Thai children. One in particular, I'll call her Emma, was towards the end of the session, and I just felt like I wasn't really getting through to her, and just on a whim I found this empty sticker sheet, and I took her finger and just started pointing to all of the circles on the sticker sheet and just trying to make a game out of it. And eventually I stopped because I was like, I don't know if she's really that interested. And I just remember her looking at me directly into my eyes and giving me her finger so I could continue playing that game with her. And it was just this moment of, it was so profound to me, because a big part of being a speech-language pathologist is not trying to force people to communicate the way you want them to. It's about establishing a bridge so that people can communicate with you in whatever way they can. How do I deal with situations that seem unfair to me? Wow, there are certainly a lot of these in life, but I've learned that instead of trying to take away the bad, focus on adding good. I can't change the fact that my youngest brother, Declan, was born with autism, and honestly, I still get sad sometimes that there are things that he's going to struggle with throughout his life because of that. But instead of focusing on that and focusing on trying to change things that I can't change, I've found that it helps immensely to just focus on adding the good things, laughing and, spending time with each other and giving Declan the best snuggles and, eating our favorite snacks together. So what advice would I give to freshmen about successfully navigating their undergraduate careers? This is actually a pretty salient question for me, because 2 of my younger brothers are actually about to start their own undergraduate experience, and so what would I tell them and a bunch of other people just like them? I would tell them to seek out new experiences and to just try and explore as many things as they possibly can. The world is so huge. There's so many different things that they can study and learn and people they can talk to. Seek to explore as many things as possible, because you never know exactly what's going to stick and what you're really going to end up enjoying. One of the people who really gave me some great advice about my future was my uncle. We were at a family reunion, and it was the summer right before I was really considering about applying to undergraduate programs. And so I remember just talking with him, and he was asking me what are you thinking? And I remember telling him I have a lot of options, but I just don't know which one is the right one. And I remember he told me, he was like, Leah, there isn't a right one. That advice has stayed with me for so long as I've continued to make decisions and will continue to make decisions. It's very freeing, because the truth is, a lot of the decisions we make aren't right or wrong. It's really more about where do you want to be and where do you want to end up. My mom has also given me fantastic advice throughout my life, but I remember one specific time she told me, if you don't even try, you've already lost. This has inspired me to apply for opportunities and seek new experiences that I probably wouldn't have otherwise. Mom, thank you so much for encouraging me and supporting me in joining choir and singing solos, studying art in Paris, working with children in Thailand, and now applying for graduate school. Aside from being an SLP, I've got a lot of goals. I don't know how I'm going to accomplish them all, but some of the most important ones are finding love and having a family someday. Maybe writing a book. I think it would be really interesting to just put something out there and leave something of me behind. And one of my current goals is actually learning how to roller skate, so we will see how that goes. Thank you so much for your time and consideration. I really appreciate it.